Hello once again and welcome to what I loosely call a site review. This one's more of a kind of highlight of a campsite we went to back in March, and it's just some footage that basically I had, let's say, on the cutting room floor, and I decided to put something together so it's more of a kind of highlight and a wander around, if you like. So our visit to Lincoln Farm Park was back in March, and it was our second stop on our 9-day tour, and we'd previously been to the Old Oaks Touring Park in Glastonbury, and if I've done the video for that, that'll be up on the top right hand side now. And we were here for 3 nights, I think it was. So it was quite good coming from the Old Oaks Touring Park because it gave us a good comparison. And I think, as you can see me trying to reverse into the pitch here, the pitches were definitely a bit tighter than they were at the Old Oaks Touring Park. But however, the campsite is really nice. It's really nicely kept. The garden on site does a wonderful job of keeping this like this. It's a lovely, tidy site. The facilities are really good as well. There's a nice room here, which I guess is a kind of lounge area, somewhere to borrow some books, all the local info, and somewhere to kind of just sit and chill out, and a bit of a games room feel to it as well, so it'd be good for kids. Plenty of recycling, but the thing is, the recycling was pretty much full for most of the time that we were there. This was quite funny because this was the first site that we'd been to where the washing up was outside, and we're so new to this, we hadn't come across that before, so it was kind of like, oh, we got to wash up outside. It was a bit nippy because it was March, but it was all perfectly fine. There's lots of points around the site where you can do your washing up as well, so you're not kind of clustered all around it. Right, so here's the shower room, the men's shower room anyway, so it was okay, nice and clean, can't fault the cleanliness of it. It was a bit tired in places, and it was the dreaded push button showers, and the only reason I don't like those, quite happy to save the planet, but you can't regulate the temperature, and I don't like that really, but that's just me moaning and whinging. As you can see, there's some superb areas for the kids to play. A few areas just for tents as well, or smaller vans. One of the things we liked about this place was the fact they had a swimming pool on site, and I think it was about £14 for 2. You could rent it, I think, to have it to yourself, or you could have some shared swimming with other folks. I think we opted to do the shared swimming, and it was perfectly lovely. Just out at the entrance, turn left, and about a 5-minute walk away is the Black Horse pub. We also opted to get the bus from right outside the campsite to Whitney, and when that video's done, I'll pop it in the top right hand corner now. There's also a really well stocked shop with gifts and all the daily essentials and that kind of thing as well. The staff were absolutely wonderful, really helpful and accommodating, and there's also a kind of food truck as well, which you can see just to the right hand side there now. I think it's a pizza truck with a pizza oven, but on the days that we were there, sadly it wasn't open, but again, it was March. That's our review of Lincoln Farm Park, and it was indeed a very enjoyable stay.